Alright, HadesOmega here. So here I am the day before LA to Barstow to Vegas. I'm trying to load the DR650 onto my Harbor Freight trailer with its new rail, and it's not gonna work. What's wrong with this picture here, right? Yeah, well, what's wrong is that like the wheel sticks out for one thing, and I can't take the ramp off. Because the ramp has like a bolt holding it in there, and I kind of want that bolt in there, so I don't want the ramp to slip out under me. But so I think what's just gonna have to happen is I take the rail out and I put the chalk back in. I still left the chalk mounts in here, so ball sack. Okay, well I guess that's what's gonna have to happen. I didn't want to take it out, but it leaves me no choice. Really, this rail was designed for like a dirt bike or something, or yeah, it's just not long enough. Look at it. So I mean, the axle's right here, so it's just barely long enough. But then you can't get the ramp out. The only way I can get the ramp out is if I pick the bike up and I pull the ramp out, and then I have a jack. I could probably do it, but let's not do it. It'll be a pain in the ass to like get this thing off of the trailer too, so just for the ease of it, I think I'm just gonna put it in the middle of the trailer. Should be fine. But like for just for a further note is it does fit on there, like it's on there. It's like I tied it down and everything. It like I would want the mounts a little bit more forward, but it'll work, I guess. That or it'll bust the eyelets right off. It's a lot of force on that right now. Yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna take the rail off. But yeah, this fit on there and it's pretty secure. And I would probably just get the rear mounts and hook them up to the foot pegs, and then tighten it forward so it presses against the ramp. Yeah, against the chalk here. But yeah, so unfortunately for HadesOmega's vlog today is loading failure. We're gonna have to we're just gonna have to put the chalk back in. So if I want to haul the DR or the KLR or whatever around, I can't use this rail. It's only for a dirt bike, but works great with the dirt bike. It's easy to get on there too, so well, I think it would hold it. In all honesty, I think it would hold it. Alright, HadesOmega out. Yeah, you can see it. And it does stick out a lot from the sides. Look at that. About like a foot on each side. So if I was running a carrier, that's what it would be like, I suppose. Yeah. Alright, well, I got it off. It wasn't so hard, a little bit. There's a little work with the clutch and the brake. But so I was thinking like, well, I don't have time today to re-engineer this thing, but I was thinking that if I cut the sides off of this rail right here, just enough to get this right through here like that, I could ride the bike through it, and then like I would have the option whether I wanted to use the chalk or the rail at the same time. And then I'm thinking like, well, it's gonna it's the mount for the rail, the part that actually adds rigidity to this whole rail system is right here in the center. So I would have to cut that out. So I was thinking like if I just cut that out and I added another plate like this right here, and then I like bolted the two together from the bottom, maybe one in the center here too like this, it would be okay. But I don't have time for that today. That would be extra bolts and stuff, so I'm gonna forego that. But yeah, I was thinking of cutting it right here so I can just slip this chalk in here, and then I guess like painting the edges so they don't rust anymore. And then just ride the bike up the back. Yeah, ride the bike up the back, and then like you would have the option whether you wanted to use this or because you don't need the wheels are not going to contact this. So you don't really need this center section here, because that's where like the dead space is between the wheels. So yeah, so time for HadesOmega to go back to the drawing board. But okay, another Another bad thing about this is that it would add more bolts. It would be harder to take the rail. It would be harder to take the rail off, and then like my folding trailer is no longer a folding trailer. I suppose you could fold it up, but you couldn't fold it up all the way. It would like hit this, which I don't know. I think it would be okay though, because the folding part, like, it would probably hit like right here. Yeah, right here. So it would be sticking up on one side a little bit more than the other, and it would be sticking out like however much tall this was. So it's great to have these channels, but and that the DR barely fit on there, dude. That 130 rear tire barely fit on here. So and that's about the size of like a dirt bike tire, like here now, like a full-size adult dirt bike wheel, you know. So yeah, so trying to go back to the drawing board. Yeah, I think that's doable. I can do that. Do I want to? I don't know. Well, anyway, for now, what's going to happen is I'm just going to take it off. I'm just going to unbolt the 8 bolts, just take the rail off, and then put the chock back on. That's probably the safest way, you know. For now, that's what's going to have to happen. Well, it shouldn't be too hard. Everything's all on there. All right, HadesOmega out.